Hey guys, welcome to Stonehearth with me, Banto. So we are back here and I got a lot of name requests from you guys, so I'm gonna try to fill in some of them today and I hope you guys gonna enjoy it. So one request was Shadow the Carpenter, and since we have a carpenter for the moment, I'm gonna name Jaffa here. I'm gonna name Jaffa to Shadow. I'm just gonna go for Shadow because she's gonna be the carpenter anyway, so I'm gonna add a few of you guys today. I'm not gonna be adding all you guys today, but I will be adding you as we go for new episodes, so I just don't want to make it all about only names, so. But we're gonna name, I guess, one more person. Was anyone who has a desire to be an farmer? Not really as I see, but we can get, for example, we can get Big Bob here. He wants to be a cook. So I'm gonna make him to a farmer because as far as I understand it with the new profession that we got here. As you see, we got this here and it's showing like for a footman you advanced a new thing. And as we know with the trapper that we got here, you need to reach a certain level to become a shepherd, and it should be the same thing for the cook. So that's why I want to make a Big Bob into a farmer for the moment. So later on we're gonna promote him into a cook and he's gonna do some cooking for us. So what should we do today? We got two houses where people are gonna live at, and we got a little basic town square. Also have some of these new crates that I want to show you guys, but we never got them placed out for some reason. I don't know why they are not placing them out. It might be a bug, it might have been busy. It might have been a lot of different things. I don't really think that we can cancel this. I guess we could like try to cancel the task, but I really don't think that it's going to work. It's just for some reason they don't want to put it out. So I'm gonna try to put out some new and hopefully that will work. We will see. But this is kind of like how I wanted to have it. I think that can look really amazing. But yeah, I'm gonna put in at least one of these crates and hopefully they're gonna move it. They have been doing it all the time before when I've done this, so they haven't really been any problems before with this. So it might be for this particular save, I don't know why. It's never been a problem with other ones. So let's see what we more can place here. Do you want to place anything at all? We got at least one bed to place it out. But I think I want to have like two beds at each of these houses. So you can have one bed there, and I think the entrance to this house, yeah, there we got it. So we're gonna have two beds in this house as well. And we might be adding a little bit like of decoration inside here as well. So I think like one table, two chairs would be pretty good. Yeah, they're putting out the beds at least. Yeah, we got one of these crates. So awesome, we got one crate put out and we got some chairs going on here. That is really good. I was starting to fear that the game was gonna bug out for some really strange reason. I do seem like we do have a lack of food for the moment, and that's something we really have to take care of. I'm actually gonna bring my people over to gather these berries over here. I think we're gonna gather these as well. If I remember correctly, they regrow like, I think it's like once a day or something like that, and you see that my people are hungry, so maybe that's the reason why they end doing things. But we got one of these crates, and with this, yes, like with the stockpile we got here, we can sort out what things we want to have in it. So we can choose exactly what we want to have it, we can see how much space is used. We got the contents, what's inside of this is nothing for the moment. So yes, with the stockpile you can customize this to how you want to store your things. I think this looks way better than, for example, this stockpile looks. The problem with these, if you're gonna have many of those, is that you're gonna have to go through each and every single one of these, compared to for the stockpile here where you have like one and it's gonna be the same rule for this entire thing. I think it would be a good idea to get something like, you have this stockpile area and that stockpile area is for crates. So you choose an specific like what you want to store in that area for those crates instead of going for each and every single one. But who knows what the future is gonna bring. Maybe we won't even have this. They might be creating boxes and moving boxes around to different stockpile areas and put them down. But I really like this change. I think this looks awesome. It just, you know, it makes it take a lot less space when like this. I mean, this tiny space compared to 32 spots at this place, that's a huge difference. And it should also, as far as I understand, help with performance, because, you know, having like thousands of things lying around like this, instead of having them just inside a box and just like an item added to it, not graphically showing anything, it's gonna make the performance way better. So since that worked, I'm actually gonna try to put down some more crates. We're gonna put down some of these smaller ones. And I'm also gonna put the sharing table there, and hopefully it's not gonna run into some strange, nasty problems. You never know with this game. There are some bugs here and there, but the game is definitely going in, I would say, the correct direction. A simple merchant. We might want to buy some workers' outfit if we have anything good to trade with them. So sell one of the shields. I guess we could... let's sell the beds. That should allow us to buy at least one worker's outfit. I think that's gonna be it for now with it, because we don't really have much resources to, you know, trade with. Not many furnitures that we really want to trade out for the moment. So this is how I want to look. I think it looks amazing to play around with these crates. It just can create an interesting feel to it instead of this thing. I know what you guys think. This is not like the most efficient way to put crates if you would be going around like this, mixing around. I just think it creates a nice detail to your town having crates. It's the same thing, like I could think of, like, you know, putting crates at some houses. You can have like outside your house, they have a few crates like lying outside. And like having a big one as well, next to the side of this one. It just creates some kind of feeling for a more realistic town where different people would have their resources at their place. I mean, you can keep it inside of the house as well. Should probably add, yeah, we should do that. We should add a table and 2 chairs in here. I'm gonna go for dining table this time. And then we're gonna put in 2 chairs. So this gives some space for people to eat at, and they can even go here and eat. The idea with this was kind of like a place where traders, whatever, could go and deal their wares between each other. They won't be doing that, but it's just like the idea with it, how it's gonna look. So I think we also want to decorate it with a few of these park benches. I think they look pretty awesome. How do we want to have these though? The side could be pretty good. It would be fun to do something in the middle more. But I think for the moment, we're gonna go for, like, you know, having them at the side here. So I think we will go for one there and one this side. Something like that. And I think we should have one wooden lantern this side as well. I think we need to get some flowers to decorate a bit too. And we're gonna remove this stockpile eventually, since we turned this house in the wrong direction. It's not supposed to be in that one, in that way. So we're gonna change that eventually. And I also wanna fix our farming area here, so I'm already gonna put out some fences. Because if you play this game before, you know, if you wanna fence this in, it's gonna take a lot of time, because you're gonna have to make so many fences. So it's gonna take a really long time to do this whole thing. So what more should we do? Maybe we should go for our next house. I'll be thinking about what house this should be. I think it's gonna be an house of one of our professions that we got. So I guess we could start with, for example, the carpenter. So the carpenter is gonna have her own, like, carpenting area, and I think over here is gonna be the place. So let's see what I'm gonna do with this. I think we should go for a brownish floor for this. And I want to make some different shape. I just don't want it to be like this. Maybe make it go out a little bit. And maybe we can make it stick out like that. I'm thinking about making a pillar at that side and a pillar at that side. Maybe that wouldn't suit this, I'm not sure. I'm gonna try it anyway, so... Okay, we should go for... This will be right next to this, so maybe that's not that good. Maybe we should remove one of these, like that. And it might look a little bit better. I think the carpenter's house could also be brown. I just think it looks a little bit better. It just kind of suits more for the carpenter, in my opinion at least. A window, we could have a few windows. So that should be pretty good with windows. So I'm thinking about if this should be an, you know, single story house, or if it should be more than that. I think that we should go for what kind of like what we got for the moment. I think that we should be able to put a roof on this, and I'm gonna make my own custom roof. So I'm not gonna go for the pre-made ones. This might be a bad idea, I don't know. We're gonna find out how it's gonna look. And maybe this is too dark. I think I'm gonna go for this. So let's try to build this and see if they're actually gonna do this. Yes, start to build it. So once this is done, we're gonna put some pillars down. I think one this side and one this side, and then it's gonna go like a little tiny roof out. Or maybe we can even go out here. Let's go out here. And then the roof can like stick out a little bit outside here. Creating an little bit of a different feel to it. We might even make a chimney here on the roof. The reason why I'm doing this in step is because the game is very buggy with the buildings in many ways. Like the more advanced you go, the more things you're gonna run into problems with, so. Trader back in 42 hours. 8 wooden doors. Do we have that? I'm just gonna check so we have that. Nope, we don't. So we're gonna make more wooden doors. Because I'm, you know, I'm spending the doors, so they're kind of like getting used. So we're gonna craft 8 new. Oh, we already have 6 in queue. Yeah, let's move that to make it 8. And we could move this up in the queue and get it done. Maybe we should actually do that. I'm gonna move it to... I'm gonna move to a little bit higher at least. Like before the shield. I think that should be a pretty good spot. Oh, get a fine... I think that's a fine park bench. Yeah, fine park bench. But this could look pretty awesome. So around this town square we got here, the idea is to have a lot of different professions houses. The carpenter, the blacksmith, the stonemason, the weaver. And have them all around this, and we're gonna have like a tavern where we're gonna have our cook. And it's gonna be Big Bob like before. Oh, we didn't beat it. Yeah, it's going really crappy with the food. It actually been going pretty bad with this town, with this immigration report so far, with the data update. But I'm pretty sure we're gonna be able to get this going pretty soon. I hope so at least. And one way, you know, to get this a little bit faster, to be able to progress with this, is to gather these berries. So I'm gonna gather these 5 as well. That will allow a farmer to, you know... How should I say it? I don't know. To progress a little bit faster with the food. Let's see here, we should get some... we don't have any more fences ready for the moment. I really like how this look. And see the crates here? That looks awesome. I really like it, how it looks. I'm thinking if I should add like an outline to this town square, or if I should like, you know, decorate in the middle with something. I'm not sure if I will. Kind of like, it would be pretty fun to try it out. But it's pretty hard to, you know, get it good looking. And we're probably gonna get some kind of like a storage house for mostly all kinds of things, so we can store them at a good place. Because for the moment, having them outside here is just a temporary thing, because it was, you know, the fastest way to get going with it. Farmer level 1, that's awesome. Okay, we have 10, oh that's nice, a fine dining table. Maybe we should try to get the cook pretty fast. Let's check out what the requirement is for this. Maybe there is actually not a requirement for it, just that you need to make this, I think it's called stone spoon. Okay, it requires a level 1 farmer and a stoneware spoon crafted by the mason. So basically Big Bob, he can become a cook already, and that should be working out. I'm gonna check out my people here, because I think I'm gonna name one more of these people. So I'm gonna name Bron here. Bron is gonna be Nathan. Another request from you guys. That's really good. And I'm also gonna name, Helen as well. And this should be Giselle. And it was a request to be a farmer or something else. So I think I'm gonna make you a farmer once Big Bob becomes our cook, and you're gonna take over that work. We could actually already, if we want to, make you to a farmer, because the farmer should be working with other jobs and things like constructing things, doing the things that the workers normally do when they're not busy with their farming, so. But sometimes they don't do it, so I think I'm gonna wait with that. So Big Bob is gonna be our only farmer for the moment at least. Oh, that got misplaced. Let's see if we can actually, if we can cancel this. Nope. Okay, so just gonna have to move this closer, like that. I think we're gonna lock this in like that, and we might have another farm at this area, so when you go across this road later on, the idea is gonna be that you have a farm this side, a farm this side, so it's gonna be like a farm area. We can have like a shepherd up here later on, make it look really, really nice. And eventually we're gonna reach the mountain. But like one of you guys said, it is maybe a little bit better if we would have started even closer to this. It would be a really good idea, because it is some distance. We're gonna make a road, so it's gonna go faster, but it is still a pretty far distance to reach that, so... 19 picket fence gates. I'm back in 2 days with 1 bronze breastplate. Not gates, it was fences, but... 19 picket fences, that's just too much. We're not gonna make that. It was the first time I think I actually got an... when you can get like a breastplate, something like that. That was like the first time I ever got that. Normally it's just, you know, cloth and, you know, raw resources for different things. I think we might have run out of stone. So we gotta have the gutter a little bit more stone. Where is our... yeah, here's our entrance. So I'm gonna dig out a little bit more. We're gonna have to work on that road pretty soon. And I think that, you know, when we reach a little bit further up here, I'm actually gonna change the road. So it's gonna become a wooden road. Because it's just gonna seem more how it should be, because this is gonna be like the farmer's area, so the road should be a little bit different. And now a little bit unsure which road I'm supposed to use here. It would be good if you can have a whole, like, for example, your Alt key, and you can click this road and you will get the same color. That's like kinda like different programs where you can edit those things. We can compare this. So this is the darkest one, so pretty sure it's not that one. I think it's this one, it's just that it looks a little bit different when it's not built, so. So we're gonna build that little road, and we need to chop down this tree, because it's in the way. This one probably gonna be in the way too. Or maybe it's just gonna be at the side of it, so I'm actually gonna let it be. Just, you know, for a little bit of a decoration. Then the road is gonna be, let's see. I think maybe this road. So see, this tree is clearly in the way. Big Bob don't have anything to do. I guess we need to get some more fields where he can do some farming at. Let's make another one next to this. And I think at this one we can grow some... what should we grow here? Maybe some pumpkin. They are fast grown, but not very tasty. Oh, awesome, we can already continue the road. Yeah, they're filling in with stone, that's good. Almost done with that. Gotta make sure that we get one of those Carpenters signs as well, because I want to have one of those outside here, so. There we go, there I have the Carpenters workshop. So let's see here what we got it. There are a lot of different signs that we can choose from. There's like one for each profession. Here we got the Carpenters, so I'm gonna make one of those. It's just gonna add a nice feel to it, making it really look like this is where the Carpenter's quarter is. Okay, so something like that should be pretty good. Build it. So let's see if we should go straight up like that and like that. Or actually like this. Little bit unsure if we're gonna go that way. We could make... it's really hard to make this if we want to, like, you know, and go diagonal. Like going this way up there. It would be a pretty hard thing to do. It will take tons of time, but it is definitely possible to do it. So they're getting done with this, and I guess we could start to at least plan how we're gonna do this rest of this. So I want to have these like columns, pillars here. I'm gonna have them in wood to make them stick out from the stone roof. And this side as well. And then we're gonna have actually the stone roof once again. If it will allow me to do it. Oh, that went way too far. Like that, and hopefully it should be possible to make it go in. I think we just might have to do it like this, step by step. Because it cannot like get attached to the other one, so we're gonna have to go for this way. I hope it's gonna look pretty decent. Gotta experiment to find things out. The thing that I was thinking about also is to go for the chimney. And then we would go for an... what color should that be in? I don't know. Let's try this one out. First we're gonna check the date update though. Oh, we beat it. This is the first time we actually beat it. We were really slow this time to beat this actually. So let's get Lee Boltos to join. And I'm gonna name this Kevin by request as well. Awesome, welcome to our town. Hope you can enjoy it here. I think we might have someone else we can name. Yeah, I'm gonna name this girl here. I'm gonna name this girl Allie. So welcome to our town in Stonehearth, Devolve. This is gonna be interesting to see if they're actually gonna finish this thing. Because the more you work with slabs in the game so far, it's just been more troublesome, but it seems like they're actually doing a great work with this. That's awesome. Do we have the sign ready? Awesome, we got it ready. Going pretty quick now. So we're gonna have to, you know, finish up so it actually goes connected with the road as well. And it was the correct road that we did before, so we know which one to go for now, so. But I'm gonna wait until they actually remove the scaffolding here, but you know, because I don't want to run into more problem. And here's the one problem, who's stuck on the roof? This is Giselle, she's stuck up there. So we're gonna have to make a ladder to get her down. This happens from time to time, it's nothing really game breaking, but it happens from time to time. So that's pretty awesome, and I guess I got it wrong color in some weird strange way. Yeah, I guess it was the wrong color. Oh, anyway. We got that done, and now we just gotta have to put one of these signs here. That's gonna look pretty cool. And also gonna have a lantern outside of this house. Should we have it at these pillars though? Maybe we should have it at the pillars. Let's try that. And we really should start to grow some flowers soon. I think I'm gonna do that. But the thing is that I wanna have it at the other side. Let's go for that. We're gonna grow some flowers. And let's see if we can get like at the same height with this. Something like that should be pretty good. Bright bell flowers, the pink ones. I think they look the best, but I think maybe this time we would actually go for both types, just to make it look a little bit more interesting. I'm gonna remove that ladder again. At least people have some good places to sit down and eat. Before they didn't really have any place. And the thing is that when people sleep like on the ground and things like that, they really don't feel good. So it's really worth to get some place to sleep. We should actually place some temporary beds, even though it might look really bad. We should do it for the moment, and we should just, you know, remove them later on. So there we go, we got 6 bed with that, but we had, I think, got 8 people, so it's not enough, that's for sure. I'm gonna remove this for now. And you guys can decide, are we gonna have a chimney on top of this house? Or are we just gonna go with what we got for the moment? Or should we do some other changes to the Carpenter's house? One change we should definitely do is to move in the Carpenter's workshop inside here. Oh, another trader. 4 picket fence gates and back in 3 days with 2 comfy bed. Yeah, that's like a really good one. That one we're definitely gonna do. So let's craft up some picket fence gates. Guess we can let's make 5 of those. So that's gonna be really good. Eventually we're gonna put in like crates and stockpiles and things in the Carpenter's house as well. But at least we got the base done with it. We're gonna have to remove these chairs and tables, that's for sure, because they are really in the way. But guys, thanks for watching this episode with Stonehearth, and if you want to get your name in the game, drop a comment with the suggestion for your name. And if you have any other suggestions for structures, the things you want me to do in the town or change in town, drop in the comments below. So guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, feel free to like it, it helps me really much, and I hope to see you guys next time. Take care, have a great day, and have a great day again.